Hey Vikas, how you doing today?
Hey Eddie, I'm doing good. How are you?
Excellent, doing great, and great to see you again as well. Vikas,
Awesome.
today,
Thanks for having me.
it's always a pleasure, Vikas. Now, today we're going to talk about your pay for performance appointment setting service to give buyers viewing this service offer in the marketplace the option to decide whether they want to invite you for an interview to learn more about, maybe discuss their service request plus your offering. And I have three questions that I want to cover with you today. Let's go ahead and get
Mhm.
started. Question number one is, who is the best fit for this service offer?
It's anyone who is a technology company. It can be a product-based SaaS or a IT consulting company. So we provide this pay-for-performance model only for technology companies. So yeah, they are the right fit. Now within technology companies, we cater to startups as well as enterprise clients. So you know, employee size wise or revenue size wise, there is no filter as such, and we are very strong in the North American market. So yes, any company that is a technology company in the North American market, I think we can help them with pay for performance appointment generation services.
Wonderful. That takes me to my next question, which is, what are the components of this service offer?
All right, so this service is designed in such a way that it benefits our clients largely, because when we say pay for performance, our clients do not have to invest anything upfront, or they do not have to pay any kind of setup fee. All right, they only have to pay a cost per meeting fee for every meeting that actually takes place. Which means that they are not paying for the efforts. And other major components that only B2B cover in this services is like the CRM, the database. We have our own database of more than 42 million B2B decision makers. So we most of the time utilize this database to run campaigns for our clients. So, and how expensive database is, especially with the large companies who sell database contracts for 3 years and 4 years. So here, our clients really don't have to invest in database separately. We cover that for them. Plus there is a CRM. We have a dedicated account manager, plus the SDRs. So depending on how many number of leads a client wants to buy, we can ramp up the process and we can add more SDRs on the campaign.
Excellent, Vikas. Just one question there. How do you keep your clients informed about performance result? Is there any type of dashboard that they get to see?
Yes, I think that's a very good question. Now, we have a weekly review call with all of our clients, which generally goes for 30 minutes to 1 hour, where we share a dashboard in terms of what was the performance of each and every agent who are assigned on the client campaign. For example, they get information like how many calls have been made throughout the week, what regions we have tapped, how many connects we have got, how many people we have actually spoken to, and then out of all those efforts, how many meetings we have booked for the client sales team. So they get an entire dashboard. They get a clarity. It's very transparent on what the team is doing. And yeah, if they have any feedback, if they think that we could have done something differently, or they want to share some news or best practices, we are pretty much agile team who takes that feedback, implements it, and then again go back to the client with the feedback.
Fantastic, Vikas. So my last question for today will be, what can a client expect in the first 120 days of buying this service?
Right. Again, a good question, Eddie. Now, this depends upon the product and the sales cycle, largely, but it also, it also depends how soon, we sign the contract with the client, how soon we agree on the SOW, and then there are other processes like selecting the right SDRs for the campaign, because we just don't pick up anyone. We try to understand if the SDR has previously worked on a similar product or similar solution. So it will be easier for them to train and get started early and so that we can see some early results, right? Then we have to train about the new solution product. Then we have a knowledge transfer call with the client, where our clients would come and they would, give us a 1.5 hour training about the solutions, and what we could say, what we could not, the best practices. And then of course, preparing the telemarketing script, the email template. So we also help our clients doing that. So depending on how soon we do this, let's say it takes 1 month to do this, in the second month, we are able to see some good meetings coming up. For example, if we are running the show with two SDRs, second month we should be able to see around 6 to 8 meetings, which the client is able to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And
Super.
towards 120 days, they can definitely measure how the leads are moving from the first meeting to the second meeting with more stakeholders coming in, or moving to signing of NDAs, or asking for quotes, etc., etc. So different thing happening with different lead. But definitely, by 120 days, the number of meetings will also increase, and things will move, the leads would move from pipeline, from MQL to SQL, and kind of generating opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, Vikas. Thank you so much for providing more details about your pay per performance appointment setting service so that
Sure.
buyers viewing this service offer in the Cloud Tools Marketplace can decide whether they want to invite you to an interview for their service request or not. Vikas, I'll catch
Thank
you on the
you.
next one. Thank you so much.
Have a good one. Thank you.